Well, I grew up in Toronto, Canada, and at the time, so in terms of English shows, there was the Two Ronnies.
Wow. Keanu Reeves. The name itself brings to mind humility, calmness, and respect. Known as one of Hollywood's most beloved and down-to-earth stars.
You know what I mean.
Yeah, the morning. Yeah, the morning is not quite...
He's admired for his kindness and professionalism. But behind that peaceful exterior, even Keanu has had his fair share of frustrations in the industry. Over the years, he's worked with hundreds of actors, and while he rarely speaks negatively about anyone, whispers from sets, insider interviews, and long-standing tensions tell a different story. Today, we dive deep into the top 6 actors Keanu Reeves hated the most, the ones who truly got under his skin, intentionally or otherwise.
Say hi, communicate. All right, we're good. And you're eating my shoelace. Okay.
And before we begin this journey through Hollywood's hidden feuds, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon so you never miss our deep dives into the most fascinating stories in entertainment. 1. Shia LaBeouf. Keanu Reeves and Shia LaBeouf's collaboration on the 2005 supernatural thriller Constantine was a cinematic event that, on paper, promised a powerhouse dynamic.
Right.
No?
No, this wasn't that. I would have died to do this show with mercury poisoning.
Yeah.
Reeves, portraying the world-weary exorcist John Constantine, was paired with LaBeouf as his eager young apprentice, Chaz Kramer. However, the professional relationship behind the cameras reportedly proved to be far less harmonious than their on-screen partnership. Reeves, known throughout the industry for his calm demeanor and respectful approach to filmmaking, found himself increasingly at odds with LaBeouf's distinct, intense working style. LaBeouf, who often employs method acting techniques, reportedly remained in character for extended periods, even when off camera. This commitment sometimes manifested as unpredictable behavior, including arguments with production crew members, which LaBeouf defended as necessary to keep the energy alive for his performance. For Reeves, this intensity was not conducive to his preferred working environment. He values a quiet, focused set where all cast and crew respect each other's creative process and rhythm. LaBeouf's eccentric actions were reportedly a significant distraction to him. While neither actor ever publicly addressed or confirmed any animosity, sources close to the production characterized their differing approaches as being like oil and water. A telling sign of the underlying tension was Reeves's later reported reluctance to reprise his role in any future Constantine sequels unless changes were made to the supporting cast. 2. Val Kilmer. Val Kilmer is frequently cited as one of the actors with whom Keanu Reeves had a difficult professional relationship, stemming largely from a clash of their distinct personalities and approaches to acting.
We have Kane, we have Shimazu, so all of these different characters. It's friendship, brotherhood, father-daughter.
While they never collaborated on a major film project, their careers often overlapped during the highly competitive era of the 1990s Hollywood, where both were top contenders for leading roles in action-packed blockbusters. Reeves embodied a famously calm, centered, and thoughtful demeanor, both on and off screen. In stark contrast, Kilmer was often characterized by an intense presence, frequently accompanied by a reputation for confidence that bordered on ego. This fundamental difference in temperament created a natural tension, even without direct interaction. One anecdote, reportedly shared by a casting agent from that time, encapsulates Reeves's perception of his rival's approach. Reeves is quoted as saying, "Val doesn't act, he competes." This statement suggests that Reeves viewed Kilmer's on-set energy as a competitive drive rather than a dedication to collaborative performance, an attitude that is fundamentally at odds with Reeves's own collaborative ethos.
I was smoking at the time when he was bitching at me eating, and I said, "You just ate a whole turkey." He's sucking on the bones.
Furthermore, it is widely believed that Reeves actively sought to distance himself from projects that had Kilmer attached. This decision was reportedly reinforced by numerous accounts from other industry professionals regarding Kilmer's challenging and difficult behavior while working on set. While Keanu Reeves is known for his private nature and reluctance to publicly air grievances or express open dislike for colleagues. 3. Matthew Perry Keanu's feud with Matthew Perry is one of Hollywood's strangest, mainly because it started out of nowhere. In his memoir, Friends, Lovers, and the Big Terrible Thing,
and I guess the weirdest thing I did was on Sundays, I would go to open houses.
Matthew Perry inexplicably took a jab at Reeves, writing, "Why is it that talented guys like River Phoenix die, but Keanu Reeves still walks among us?" The line shocked everyone, especially fans of both actors. Keanu had been close to River Phoenix, who tragically passed away in 1993. The insult felt deeply personal and cruel. Though Perry later apologized, saying he shouldn't have mentioned Reeves by name, Keanu reportedly found the whole incident disrespectful and unnecessary. Friends close to him said he never responded publicly because that's just Keanu. 4. Alec Baldwin. In the world of Hollywood, professionalism matters. And when Keanu Reeves starred alongside Alec Baldwin in a 1990s production workshop for a stage adaptation, the two reportedly clashed immediately. Keanu, a disciplined and respectful performer, was put off by Baldwin's arrogance. Alec, at the height of his fame, allegedly treated everyone around him as beneath him, including Keanu. According to one backstage source, Baldwin mocked Keanu's quietness and his philosophical way of talking, calling him the monk with a motorcycle. Keanu didn't respond, but those who witnessed it said the tension was thick.
Yeah. Because I think back, and I think of what could I have done.
Years later, when asked if he would ever consider working with Baldwin on a film, Reeves supposedly replied, "Some energies don't belong together." A diplomatic but cutting response. Pure Keanu. 5. Hugo Weaving. Their on-screen chemistry in the Matrix trilogy was legendary. Neo and Agent Smith, two sides of the same coin.
And he's an adventurer, an explorer, charismatic leader, but he's also quite dark as well.
And you're no stranger to playing, characters in...
Locked in battle for cinematic eternity. But behind that magic, the relationship between Keanu Reeves and Hugo Weaving wasn't exactly friendly. Keanu appreciated professionalism and collaboration. Hugo, however, was known to be extremely analytical and sometimes dismissive of co-stars who didn't share his intellectual approach to acting. During interviews, Weaving often spoke more about the film's philosophy than his co-stars, and some insiders said Keanu felt a lack of connection with him off-screen. Things worsened when plans for the Matrix Resurrections came around. Weaving publicly stated that he wanted to return, but scheduling conflicts kept him away. Rumor has it that Keanu wasn't keen on bringing him back, citing creative differences and lack of chemistry during the original trilogy. While they never openly feuded, there's no denying that Reeves and Weaving didn't exactly part as friends. 6. Winona Ryder. This one might surprise you because Keanu and Winona are famously fond of each other today. They've starred together in Dracula, 1992,
or you're a young woman and no one had really...
and later reunited for Destination Wedding, 2018. But the early days weren't all roses. During the filming of Bram Stoker's Dracula, director Francis Ford Coppola asked Keanu to shout cruel things at Winona to make her cry for a particular scene. Keanu refused. While that sounds noble, it unintentionally created tension between them. Winona felt Keanu wasn't committed enough to helping her reach emotional depth. Years later, however, both laughed about it. In fact, Winona once revealed that they might have been accidentally married on set because of a real priest performing the ceremony during the movie's wedding scene. But for a short time, that misunderstanding and emotional disconnect on Dracula's set put Winona on Keanu's quiet dislike list, though that wound healed long ago. Despite the clashes and unspoken feuds, Keanu Reeves remains one of Hollywood's most respected figures. His reputation for grace under pressure, humility, and kindness far outweighs any grudges. Yet even a saint has limits, and these 6 names represent the rare moments when Keanu's patience was tested. From Shia's chaos to Perry's insult, and Baldwin's arrogance to Weaving's coldness, these encounters reveal that even the calmest souls aren't immune to conflict. Still, Keanu never lets hate define him. He rises above it every single time. And if you enjoyed this deep dive into the rare tensions behind Keanu Reeves' career, make sure to like, subscribe, and tap the notification bell so you never miss the next chapter in Hollywood's untold stories.